Hey guys, today we'll be looking at Dead by Daylight in 2022. This game originally launched in 2016. Now you might be asking, what is this game? It is a 4v1 horror game where you're essentially running away from a killer in a little cage, trying to escape. Now, you as the 4 survivors have to work together to repair 5 generators and power the gates, open up one of the 2 gates that are located in every map, and escape the killer. You also have ways to still win even if you don't get all the generators, but we'll leave that for later. And then as the killer, your job is to sacrifice the survivors, not simply kill them, like a Call of Duty, shoot them in the head, instantly they're gone. Like, you have to hook them, you have to wait a time limit, get them to sacrifice, and then you will please the entity. So that is sort of the lore of this game. You're pleasing this godlike sacrifice in the sky called the entity as the killers, and then the survivors are just, why am I here? I need to get out. So what have they changed with this game over the years? Well, the biggest change is probably just the amount of content they've added. They originally started with just 4 survivors. Now, after these 4 survivors were originally added, they had their unique perks. So every survivor and killer will have their own unique perks, but they'll have this thing called a blood web, where you'll consume some points to unlock an item or a mystery item. Like here we do a mystery box and we get a leather grip for a flashlight. But here we have a perk, and this is a level 1 perk, as you see by the notch at the far right. So they get better as you unlock the higher levels of them, but every character has 3 unique perks. And to have the best loadout, you need to level up multiple characters. And then each character has 3 prestiges. As you can see here, here's prestige 3, prestige 0, prestige 3, prestige 1. So you have to keep leveling them up, Call of Duty style, get them very high levels so that you can get the perks for, your main character that you like or whatever. Because there are many, many characters now to choose from. They didn't leave killers out though, so we'll take a look at that very quickly. Now, killer-wise, when this game first came out, this was the mascot, the Trapper. They came out with the Trapper, the Wraith, and the Hillbilly, all with their unique abilities. This guy with his cute little chainsaw, this guy with his bell and his invisibility, which was a great jump scare to noobs. And then you had the Trapper, who had a very degenerate style where at the beginning of the game, when you'd hook somebody, you would just lay a trap down, and if anyone tried to save him and not just push the generators to escape, you would basically instantly win the game, because you would just for sure sacrifice the guy you're camping, and then whoever's trying to save him, they're not getting any generators done. So this character at the beginning was absolutely broken and sort of ruined the game. But as time went on, they added a lot more killers. They buffed, nerfed, changed them around, totally revamped some. But over the years, they have added quite a few, and a lot of famous ones like the Ghostface and the Cannibal from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They've done a good job. I don't know how much they paid to get these IPs, but very cool to have someone like Michael Myers in the game. So that's awesome. Also the pig from the Saw series. Many, many, many. And then some originals like this, the Trickster, who is basically like a K-pop idol. So trying to get every trend they can. Now they also have, their normal shop. You can get bonuses for spending more, as most games seem to do. Then you have the Shrine of Secrets, which is really nice if you're just jumping into the game, because you might be looking at all these characters and thinking, wow, how can I get all of these perks? I mean, this is going to take forever. And this will cycle basically every week, and for a currency which you get while playing, you can get the perk from a specific character. So you can get some of the best perks, such as this one. Borrowed Time, I recall, was extremely good. Sprint Burst at the beginning of the game was the best perk. You had to play with this one no matter what. So like this week's Shrine is pretty good, assuming the meta is still what I remember it to be. And that is pretty good feature to have in the game, a good catch-up system. So with all that, they also have a few maps, which I can't show you from this main menu, but they have specific biomes like a cornfield or some like abandoned forest, and they have small variations of them, which allow you to have some good variability while you're playing, because you don't want to just play the same map over and over and over and over. Also, another thing they've added over the years, they added the archives, which is maybe inspired by Fortnite. I don't know if this came out after Fortnite, but it seems like every game did this after Fortnite came out. But you buy the pass, so you get your instant, 2, 3, whatever items at the beginning, maybe a new character, and then you get some currency as you level. Usually you get back some of what you pay, which this is the real money currency, or excels. And you just keep leveling it up, and you'll be doing these challenges. So damage some generators, repair generators, heal people, escape. And you have, as you can see, killer ones and survivor ones. And then as you go through the different levels, which we can't see these further ones, but each you'll have a certain time frame, and it looks like they're doing about 2 to 3 week time spans. You have 2 weeks between 2 to 3, and then 21 days from 3 to 4. And then that'll be the end of the battle pass, and you get some really cool reward or whatever at the end. So I assume it's probably going to be this, and they'll just make it look more and more unique as you go down the line. So that's another cool feature they've added, which also gives blood points to buy all the things you need. And then they have their store they've added so that you can spend your cells on, I believe it's mainly just skins now, but you have all sorts of stuff, and you can mix and match them. Like this one, you could take the chest piece, the shirt, and then you can mix it with some different hairstyle, whatever you want to do. Look all edgy with some skull bandana, to each their own. So with that, let's hop into a game. All right, we are in our first game. Now, I have not even played on this map before, so there is always something new. Here is a generator. Now, you will work with your teammates and have these little skill checks like that one. And if you land it in the tiny little white section, you'll get a little bonus. But of course, that can increase your chances of blowing it up. If you blow it up, they'll be mad at you, and the killer will be alerted that you're here. So ideally, don't do it unless you want to grief. Heartbeat's here, so we got a killer coming. They're after a teammate. I'm just going to let them do their thing, find another generator. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. Just hope that your teammate can actually kite, and then you can just get things done. Now, if you see at the bottom left where you have the 4 names, one of them has sort of like bones, sort of like a spine surrounding them. That means they are the obsession. There are certain perks that the killer has, and the survivor can have that or related to that. That can be beneficial and a negative. So the heartbeat is always going to be the best way to know that someone's near. Now, he's bringing the generator right now, not chasing. Now he's going after where I just ran. He might find me, we'll see. And as you can see there, the heartbeat does get a lot louder as they come closer. So sometimes though, you don't want to always run every time you hear the heartbeat. That's what a lot of new players do. And they just got downed, so they're gonna get hooked somewhere. You can always see them when they get hooked, unless they have a special perk, but I'm gonna go for the save. So that generator just finished, so the killer's alerted. So he might just go straight over there. And he is. Yellow jacket way out there. So get you off that little hook, guy. Hope you're probably fine. Let's go. So he just got hit. So we're trying to heal this guy, but he just keeps running. Come on, you can stop, guy. I'll just heal you. So he just wanted to get to safety, but he went pretty far. A lot of times it's better just to get healed while your teammates are next to you. So he's good, and ideally, we find a generator quickly. Okay, so he's still chasing that guy. I'm just gonna follow a teammate and get a gen with one of them. Now you saw him crouching right there. There wasn't really a reason for that. Crouching can help you be hidden, but it doesn't really... Like if you're just walking like this, and if you're crouching, there's basically no difference. There's no path left for the killer for you to see him, or for him to see you. Another bonus of working on a generator with someone, you will get bonus points. So as you play mini games, it is nice to get far more points with someone. And so ideally he sticks this with me till we finish, and then we go save this guy, so we'll only need 3 left. And that is their first hook. Okay, also yes, with hooks. The first time you're hooked, you will have a full health bar, as you can see on the far left. Once you've been hooked a second time, it'll be half. And then your third hook, you're gone. And there's no way to bring someone back. There's no battle bus or any feature like that. And since this is a third-person survivor game, you can see the killer when he can't see you. Now they play in first person, which some people who haven't played killer won't know that, but that is one of the largest advantages that survivors have. So we just want to keep getting the generators. We're doing really good actually right now. No one's dead. I think he's only hooked twice this game. So we'll just keep working on generators. Yeah, so he's on the Nia right now, who's the obsession. And you can see the door over there, that large sort of metal scraps on the wall. That is one of the doors. There's always 2. So he's gonna get hooked right there. I am going to sneak over, see which way he comes, hopefully avoid him and save this. Yep, he's just staring at him, backing up. Probably gonna get that generator I was on, and I'm gonna go save him. He's got knives. And yeah, you can always hear the killers out with the light, but sometimes they might play a trick on you and they will like turn around while it's moving backwards to fake you out. Right now I need something to throw down, which is over here. So I'm gonna get hit. Oh well, you get a speed boost when you get hit. My teammate's trying to help me out. Sweet, thanks. Hopefully he's not cutting me off. Okay, looks like he's just following my path. Or, yep, he is. That's exactly what he's doing. So we'll just keep running. We're just buying time. Killers do move faster than the survivors by default. And if you're in a chase for a long time, okay, I don't know what they're doing. I think they want to heal me, but he's chasing me. Yeah, so I don't want to get healed right now. Yeah, that was him right there. Oh, might be good now. Nope. Yep, throwing knives. I don't want to catch him though, guy. Okay, I want this guy to heal me, and then... Well, actually, we'll just finish the generator. That'll unlock the doors, and I'll heal. Then he'll probably go right to the doors, and we can most likely get everyone to escape. Okay, so they're gonna go for that door. The other door is there. So I'm in a pretty good spot. I have a pretty low chance of dying unless he just has this one perk that can see people healing. Also, this game you can heal without touching them. You just... Your hands just float in the air and that heals people, so... Maybe that works in real life too. Alright, so... Dungeon's right here. We do not want him to go in the dungeon. Okay, that big... crazy chime plus that bar in the floor. Once that bar is out, everyone in the game will die. So now that, okay, that door is open. Yep. And you see with the red light. Okay, he is near me. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna save this guy. We're gonna have to sneak in though. So no one has left yet. We're all trying to save him. Alright, that guy's already going in, so I'm going. Alright, we're gonna take hits for him. Go, go, go. And these are just randoms. I don't know these people. And we all got out. Nice. Okay, so usually pugs don't go that well, but you never know. Get some good players. They could be a party. I don't know. But that's a good little first game. So here you can see the breakdown that'll do. You get points from the different objectives. You get your blood points. You get an emblem in each category, which it doesn't mean a ton, but that's how you rank up in this game. This little marker and then this marker. This will be a, I believe this is a double rank up if you get it to right here. And then you have levels, which can earn you some more currency. And then here you can see all the different perks everyone's using. You get to see what items they use. So this is the item slot. So if you see something like this or this, those are more rare typically. And some of them are just one-time uses. But if you die with this item, you lose it and the add-ons. This is a single consumable use. But if I'm using, let's say, the flashlight, like I did that game, and I don't fully use it, then I can bring it into the next game.
Now I wanted to get a good example of how to save survivors that are being camped by a killer, and this game we had a camping nurse. Luckily, the gentleman that was on the hook had Kindred, which is a perk that lets everyone see each other, including the killer, while they're hooked. So you don't have to be too afraid of the killer unless they're very good, as long as you have the body next to you, especially if you have even more teammates, as you can kind of run into their body and let them get hit, such as that. Now I'm going to let him get away here. I take the hit. I may have not even have had to do that, but wanted to be safe. And then you just kind of start kiting. And the problem with the nurse in particular, since she moves a little slower than other killers, you really want to be breaking line of sight with her. As you can see, we just keep running, keep running. You don't want to underestimate the nurse and heal too close to her, because she can just instantly teleport through a wall while you're healing, because she might be able to see you with one of their perks called Nurse's Calling. So be careful healing in the radius of a nurse. I kept running away because I wasn't sure if she kept coming. Then I decide this area that has multiple ways to run, stairs, the entrance I just came through, and then going down this hallway, that I could attempt healing. So as I'm healing, also I did hit the white skill check there. It's not always worth it to go for it, because you know, if you do mess up, the penalty can be really big. But eventually you just do enough skill checks, you will consistently be hitting them. And she actually finds me right here as I'm low, and that could be very close. A quick teleport and I could be done. So break line of sight, quickly jumping down, and then it looks like she may have thought we have just gone straight or something, and finish off the heal, and we get away right there. Now once again, she gets somebody and she is camping them, just spamming her attack, which makes it much easier to save. So I can see her. I'm waiting until she looks away, so she's looking to her right now. I wait till she hits, then I walk through. She may have seen me there. I'm gonna just sneak up. I'm gonna try and grab him right after she hits. So I go now. She hits too early. And then we are getting away. And right now, she ran straight to me with the head-on perk. So this one works similar to, it has the same cooldown exhaustion as Sprint Burst. And I used it to stun her as she came up to the locker. And we're gonna blind them on the stun. It's much easier to get the stun after the blind. I'm gonna sneak over towards her to see if she doesn't find me. Got a little confused there, may have still been blind. And get some distance, and then as she breaks it, I'll go for the blind. And we're out of here. And you just keep running. Try and break line of sight as much as you can with Nurse. Versus some other killers, it's going to be better to just create distance, as they're going to be just trying to cut you off. And if you think maybe a teammate is going to go down, or you know, you have, let's say in this situation we have one generator left, so we can have one person sort of babysit whoever the killer is going after. So I'm babysitting this pug in this case. You know, it's easy to stay hidden while they're focused on one person. So if he goes down, I have the flashlight. I can try and save them. Now, she's been chasing him for a while, so she probably has a little bit of bloodlust, which is a buff that gives the killer a movement speed increase. He does go down right here. She has not seen me yet. She's facing away, so I walk out, try and get in position, wait till the right time. Flashlight blind, save him. So she's blind right now. He's getting away. We will just hide and see how it goes. And it looks like she's back to the chase. And hopefully our other two teammates were working on the generators the whole time. So yeah, guys, that's basically how you can play Survivor. It changes a lot depending on the map, depending on what killer you're against. If you have teammates who are just completely altruistic and all they do is save, no gen repairs, then you really got to pick up the slack, repair the generators. But there's a lot of ways to play, and I would say with this game, you know, even if you're playing just solo, it's so fun, even as survivors. It is the best with friends, definitely the best, most fun to queue with friends, but you can get great games just playing solo, and of course you always have killer as well. And if you guys like my content, please like the video and subscribe for more future videos. My next one will be the Dead by Daylight killers and everything you need to know to be the best killer you can be.